We are in 60 plus series for CIIB. In this series we are covering all the numericals, objective questions, theory, what all is required for getting 60 plus marks in CIIB. So follow this series completely. Okay. Let's start without wasting the time. Download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app you will be getting all the study material, current affairs, job alerts, daily quizzes, plus live video lectures, plus this notes, question banks, what all you need for your banking exams, everything is there. Okay, download. In fact, subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel you will be getting all the updates related to JAIIB, CIIB and other banking exams as well. This new batch of case studies is coming up. Remember, join this ASAP. It's coming up on 21st November, just now. Okay, and your paper is on what? Just now, after 10-15 days, right? ABM is on 27th, I think so. Yeah, and then BFM after 1 week, so on. So join this batch ASAP. Why? Because in this we'll be covering the case studies, and remember, case studies are for around 8 to 10 case studies per paper, ABM, BFM. Okay. Okay. Also like, subscribe, and comment on this channel. Let's start with the today's topic, NCLT. NCLT is National Company Law Tribunal, is a quasi-judicial body in India that adjudicates or resolves issues relating to Indian companies. So whatever are the NPAs, those are resolved under NCLT also. Now you'll say, yeah, what is this? When I'm having so many laws in India up till now, why should I go for one more law? Means so many laws means how much? How much do I have? See this. Right now in India we have all that. What? This BIFR is there, plus we have this Surface Act. So if so many acts are there, why do we need one more act? See this, it's like this. The government of India felt that, look at this blue part, the existing insolvency laws and laws relating to recovery of loans enacted for the purpose of companies and banks, namely Sikh Industries Companies Act. See this, how many laws are there? Recovery of debt due to banks and financial institutions act, securitization and reconstruction means surface. Okay, then Companies Act are not providing speedy remedy to recover the loans and debts due from the debtors. In a way, it has failed to improve the recovery position and possibility. Means basically these laws are not sufficient. That's why government came up with a new law that's called as Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016. Okay, under this NCLT was formed. So what was the basic logic behind this Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code? Say this, to speed up the resolution of stressed assets in the country. To whom are they applicable? Applicable to individuals, partnerships, LLPs and corporates. So all of them they are applicable. Okay, then when are they applicable? Authority to decide insolvency application within 180 days, means 90 days extension allowed, but max to max 270. So you can get it recovered within 270 days. So speed. 270 means what? Hardly 9 months, isn't it? When can we apply for that? Fast track process of 90 days available for specified entities. Means if there is some fast track process also needed, that is also applicable. Okay, so this is the importance of Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code. So how it is to be done? Adjudicating authority, NCLT for corporates, DRT for individuals and partnership firms. So who are the authorities over here? For corporates it's NCLT, for individuals and partnership firms it is DRT, right? DRT also you have studied it in JAIIB, right? So these are the important changes which have been made in 2016, and remember NCLT comes under that only. So that's why NCLT is very important over here. Let's go back to our slide. In this, look at this. So the NCLT is a quasi-judicial body. Quasi means what? It can have its own decisions. It's like Supreme Court. But remember, quasi-judicial body can be appealed against. Means I can appeal against the NCLT if I don't feel it right in Supreme Court of India. Okay, or in this basically Supreme Court of India, I can go for that. So that resolves issues related to Indian companies. NCLT was established under the Companies Act 2013 and was constituted on 1st June 2016. Okay, so for us today the important part is the process. Okay, so what is the process now? We just now saw that it is 180 days. Okay, and extension of 90 days. But what is the exact process? Let's see. Application of NCLT. Number one, application of NCLT, who can apply? either the creditor or the company itself. Now remember this, either the creditor means bank can go under for NCLT, or the company itself can go under NCLT. Means suppose if I am my company is an NPA and you are the bank, then you can go for NCLT, or even I can go for NCLT. Okay. So when to apply? The creditor has to show that there has been a default in payment of its debt exceeding rupees 1 lakh. So the creditor has to show that the debt is due exceeding rupees 1 lakh. Means bank has to show. If the loan is below 1 lakh, how can it go to NCLT, isn't it? Means then there will be a 10,000 loan, 15,000 loan. These cases will bombard the this courts and jurisdictions. Okay. So that's why above 1 lakh. Second. After applying, then what next? So the NCLT has to pass an order either admitting or denying the application within 14 days. Now what is this? This is not the order of final judgment. Whether it is admitting or denying, means if I go for NCLT tomorrow, if I go, so I am the company, so NCLT I'll apply over there. So within 14 days, NCLT has to tell me that see, your case is admissible, or your case has these problems, it is not admissible. So only admitting the case is done in 14 days. Okay, that's important. A financial creditor has to show the record of default. Now record of default means what? You have to show the statement of that customer that see 3 months EMI has not come, or 9 months EMI has not come, whatever that period is. Okay. So the IBC means, just now we saw it, Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code has created a new class of record keepers called as information utilities. Now this question comes in exam. What is information utilities? Okay. Now, so have you understood what is information utilities? See this. New class of record keepers, that is called as information utilities. So again I'll ask you now the question. Okay. So the new class of record keepers, let's take this, revise it again and again. The new class of record keepers created by IBC are called as what? Type in the comment section. Are called as what? Fast. New class of record keepers created under IBC are called as what? Everyone fast. They are called as information utilities. Type fast in the comment section. Everyone must at least type this word, so that what happens, it goes through your mind. Okay. So new class of record keeper. There are 3 to 4 important terms over here. I'll come to that one by one. Second one. Now see this. CIRP starts here. What was the first step? First step was application. Okay. Second step is what? CIRP. Now CIRP means what? Corporate Insolvency Resolution Process. Now the process starts here. Once the case is admitted, so after that this CIRP will start, isn't it? So now the CIRP starts. So how does it start? See this. A financial or operational creditor of the company or the company itself can apply to NCLT for an order to admit the company or corporate debtor, as IBC calls, into the corporate insolvency resolution process. So anyone can apply. Just now we saw this, either the company or the bank. Okay. Move on. Once admitted into CIRP, its board of directors is suspended. Now this is the important step. Okay. So what is the first step when the CIRP starts? Firstly, what is the full form of CIRP? Everyone type fast in the comment section. CIRP means what? Everyone type. I must see in the comment section. Corporate Insolvency Resolution Process. These full forms will come to you in exam somewhere. Okay. So next, once the CIRP starts, what is the first step? First step is board of directors is suspended. This is very important step. Now the board of directors don't have any powers. Okay. And its management is placed under independent interim resolution professional. Means this is a executor appointed by the RBI. Okay. So RBI or the concerned body. So this interim resolution professional will be appointed on the board of that company. So now does the board have any power? Now write fast in the comment section. Once this interim resolution professional is appointed, does this board of directors have any power? Anyone? Does it have any power? No, right? Because the powers go to IRP, that interim resolution professional. Okay. From this point until the end of CIRP, the erstwhile management ceases to have any control over the affairs of the company. Got it clear? Means the board of directors don't have any powers now. Okay. Next one. Interim resolution professional takes over. The moratorium sets, means a moratorium takes effects which prohibits. Now what does this? Once this IRP takes over, it prohibits continuation or any or initiation of any legal proceedings against the corporate debtor. Means what? If there is any other case going on against this corporate debtor, okay, debtor means that company, that case has to be stayed, stopped for time being, okay, halted for time being. Then transfer of its assets. So the company can't sell its assets to anyone once it goes under IRP. Enforcement of security interest, means nobody can recover the funds up to the IRP is in process. Okay. D, the recovery of any property from any of its owner or lessor. So nobody can recover the property from that company or any fixed asset of that company also. Suspension or termination of the board of directors. That's the meaning over here. Okay. So what, once IRP takes over or interim resolution professional takes over, have you got the point? What happens? Okay, I'll ask you one question now. Can I recover my funds from the company if that company is under this IRP? So type fast, yes or no. Can I recover my funds from the company if the company is under IRP? Can I recover it in the meantime? Correct. The answer is no, you can't recover because the process is going on. Next, verification and classification of claims, appointment of resolution professional. Now what does this mean? See this. Once this claim is admitted and the process starts, then this IRP verifies the claims made by the corporate debtors, classifies them, and within 30 days of admission of CIRP, form the committee of creditors. Now look at this. Now this is again important part. Okay. So committee of creditors. Now what is committee of creditors? I'll tell you later. Okay. But importantly, when is this COC formed? Within 30 days. Type fast. Okay. Now my question to you is, the committee of creditors is formed within how many days from the admission or from the start of CIRP? Committee of creditors is formed within how many days from the start of CIRP? Everyone type fast. Within how many days does it start? Yes, everyone, it starts within 30 days. Correct, 30 days. So how many two important days now? 14 days for admission, and second is 30 days for formation of COC. Okay, these are second. Now two important days have done. Now what is COC? Committee of creditors comprises all financial creditors of the corporate debtor, means all the banks or the institutions who have given the loans. Here, loans can be given by bank or NBFCs also. Okay. Step 4, appointment of resolution professional. So the RP, earlier who was there? IRP. Now who is this? RP. So that was interim person. Now this is the final person. The resolution professional may be the same person as IRP, interim resolution professional, or someone else, depending on the what COC wants. So it can be the same person, or I can appoint another person also. Okay. So this is stage 4, appointment of RP. Okay. Step 5, I think this is the final stage, approval of resolution plan. So now important, how many days we have just now seen? 14 days, and then it was 30 days. Now next, that is 180 days. Within 180 days from the start of CIRP, a resolution plan for the revival of the company needs to be approved by the creditors holding 75% of the financial debt. Okay, so this is important. So within 180 days, the resolution plan needs to be approved by these bodies. Okay, these banks or financial institutions who are holding 75% of the credit. But NCLT can extend this to 90 days. So these are the new days now. 14, 30, now 180 and 270, isn't it? This is the third number of days, and importantly 75% of the financial debt. Those companies or banks or financial institutions who are holding 75% of the debt need to approve this plan. Okay, so that was it about NCLT process, and this is what will be asked to you in exam. Before going, I would suggest everyone like this video, share this video and comment below whether you have understood the NCLT process, what is required. Importantly, my question is specific because what will come in exam, I'll just ask you that. Okay, now let me take the revision. How many days are required for admission of that process, admission process? How many days? Type fast. 14, 30 or 180? Which one? 14, 30 or 180? Fast, fast, fast. It is correct. 14 days. Next revision. In how many days CEC needs to be formed? In how many days CEC needs to be formed? 14, 30 or 180? Correct. Everyone type fast, 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 fast. It needs to be formed in 30 days. Next, in how many days after this admission, this resolution plan needs to be submitted? Within 30, 14 or 180? It is 180, correct? And it can be extended further by 90 days. Okay. So before going now, we have a flat 80% scheme going on all JAIIB, CIRP products, okay? And I was talking about that batch also. So let me tell you about this batch, okay? See this. Case study batch is starting on November 21st. See this. I'll show you now, okay? It's over here. Hold on. Yeah. See this. Case study batch is starting on November 21st. Now, how to go about it? See this. Go to Adda 24/7. Click on JAIIB, CIRP. Now click on, see this, CIIB November, December English batch. This is very important. Click on this, okay? Then you'll be getting all the batches over here. Look at these batches. So click on this 100 case study batch for ABM BFM, okay? You can click it for retail also. There is a separate batch on retail also, okay? So click on this. Once you click on this, then 5,999 is the cost. Now click on view offers. Also look at the important points. 20 plus hours of interactive live classes. Mocks and ebooks are available. 24/7 recorded videos are available. Subject wise expertise. So you can go on reading, okay? All the details are given over here, and as per your convenience they are made, okay? So 5,999 is the cost. Click on view offers. Now look at this. Put the code Y432. Y432. Click on apply. Once you click on apply, now look at this. 1199. This is the new fees now. Earlier fees was 5,999. So it has reduced to 1199.80, 80% off. Okay, that's why I'm saying go for it immediately. And why am I saying this? Because see this. December 2022 is your last exam with the current portion. From May 23, you will be having new exam with new portion. So new portion is not that simple. I'll show you what is the new portion. See this. Now you are having ABM BFM. Then you will be having ABM, BFM, ABFM and BRBL. Compulsory subjects 4. Okay. Look at the portion also. Pause this video and look at this portion. See this. Very difficult one. Huh? Although I support this new portion. Why? Because it's with the changing banking phase or with the changing banking scenario. We must also change, isn't it? But I would suggest instead of, we need to change definitely. But why to go for tougher topics? Clear it within these two subjects only by December. And also look at the electives. Rural, HR, IT, central banking and risk. Is there any retail elective? No. So that's why this thing is becoming difficult. Negative marking will be there. Okay. Then put the code Y432 so to get the discounts. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow with another series. Till then,